Hey, what's up everybody? BDO 44 coming at you with another video. Alright, so bear with me. We got some major wins and that window is loose. So it's going to mess with the audio on this video pretty bad. But we're going to do the video anyway. The Lakers lost 118 to 1. Excuse me. No, they didn't get no 1. 118 to 97. They didn't even score 100 points in this game. Oh man, I'm telling you, this was a pathetic basketball game to watch as a Laker fan. This team was real sad tonight, man. We had a couple good moments with Max Christie at the end of the second quarter, going for 9 straight points. Bron walked away with 18 points, 8 assists, 10 rebounds, 1 steal. Anthony Davis walked away with 21 points, 3 assists, 12 rebounds, and 2 blocks. Austin Reeves had a 4 for 11 from behind the arc night, 5 of 14 in total. Nah, that's not good shooting there, man. Rui Hachimura, 3 of 5, 6 points, 2 assists. Dorian Finney-Smith, 11 points, 3 rebounds, 3 of 4 from behind the arc. And Dalton Connect had 5 of 8 from the field, 2 of 5 from the 3 for 13 points. Gabe Vincent, 0 of 4 from the field, 0 of 3 from the 3, with no points and 2 assists and 1 rebound in 24 minutes of running around. So, you know, Jackson Hayes had 1 point, 3 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal, 2 blocks. We like that production defensively. 0 of 1 from the field, and that was all the production that we got from anyone, man. Not even 100 points. Just a miserable basketball game to watch, to be honest with you. It was pretty terrible, man. Dallas couldn't miss. Klay Thompson was 3 of 6 from behind the arc. PJ Washington 3 of 3 from behind the arc. Quentin Grimes 6 of 11 from behind the arc. Jaden Hardy 3 of 6 from behind the arc. So they had a nice 3-point shooting night that left them with 47% from behind the arc at 18 of 38 to our 11 of 35. So we shot 45% from the field, 34 of 75, and they shot 52% from the field, 45 of 86. They crushed us on the glass with 11 offensive rebounds, 44 to 33 in total. They crushed us in assists, 29 to 20. Only 20 assists. You're not going to win the basketball game with that production. What was the turnovers looking like? We only turned the ball over 10 times. They turned it over 13, so that was okay. That's good. Fast break points were 19 to their 5. It didn't make a difference. We got crushed in the paint, though, 40 to 52. And they had a 21-point lead at one point in this game, and I think that's what we lost by. It looks like that's what we lost by. So, yeah, your Lakers were trash tonight, ladies and gentlemen. They were garbage. I'm not going to hold you. This is one of those games where I told you guys at the beginning of the game there were 5 players, you know, that I thought if they learn how to play together with one another without, you know, their stars, they have players who can go off. Those guys went off. PJ Washington, Quentin Grimes, Jaden Hardy, Spencer Dinwiddie, and Klay Thompson. That's exactly what I told you to look out for. And that's exactly who kicked our tail, scoring the ball. I think this night showed us how inept our offense actually is without another facilitator. I keep telling people, when you start having trouble scoring against teams that are not very good, you'll understand why I've had this emphasis on getting us a facilitator for the last couple of weeks since we made this trade. This was the night that really showed what it is that I've been concerned with. While others have thought that the Rockets game showed you why we need a center, which I agree with, this one showed you why you need a facilitator. And I hope you agree with that, because look at the assist numbers. Outside of LeBron James with 8 assists, you got nothing out of anyone else. Austin Reeves supposed to be a facilitator. He got 1 assist. You got 3 out of Anthony Davis. You got 2 out of Rui Hachimura. You got 3 out of Max Christie. You got 1 out of Jackson Hayes. You got 2 out of Gabe Vincent. And you wonder why you didn't score 100 points? Because nobody's getting the ball for anyone else. No one is looking for anyone. And I tell you, it's ugly basketball for me to watch. This, ladies and gentlemen, is exactly what I was talking about when I said the Lakers are going to be hard to watch for me until they get this facilitated. This crap, this garbage that we just saw is exactly what I've been trying to keep us from having to see by saying, please go get us a Markelle Fultz, anybody who can facilitate, dude. I don't care who they are. Call up Jalen Hood-Schifino. Have him out there. Get a facilitator out there, or this type of ineptitude on the offensive end is something you can expect. It just is what it is. You let go of a facilitative connective piece, and you brought in a power forward that can defend a little bit. Like, you know, Dorian can defend and shoot the corner three. That doesn't help anybody else. He didn't have any assists tonight. That doesn't help anybody. I mean, it does on the defensive end, but that's not where you're getting your ass kicked. Excuse my language. It's on the offensive end where we've been a strong team until we made that trade. Now we're not a good team offensively anymore, and defensively we weren't that great either. So it's like, I didn't mind bringing in Dorian Finney-Smith, but you could not move D'Angelo Russell and the 6 assists or whatever he averaged and not bring yourself anyone who can help facilitate the basketball when all you're asking, the only people who can do it are Austin Reeves and LeBron James on this whole damn team right now. And Jalen Hood-Schifino, of whom people don't even count as a player on our team. So you're looking at people who are not even prone to have assists. Like, who's getting these people the ball? Nobody. And you don't score very much when that happens. So this is a prime example of why I need a facilitator on this basketball team. This ain't a request. You need to get us a facilitator or you're going to lose more games like this. This is a team that didn't have Kyrie, didn't have Daniel Gafford, didn't have Luka the Don, and you still ended up getting your butt kicked by 20-something points, and it's because you didn't have anybody getting anybody the ball at all. At all. It was me ball time, and that is ugly basketball. This is what I was talking about. Anybody that watched all them videos that I made saying, yo, get us a facilitator, or we're not going to function properly, we don't have an engine out there, you can get me an AC, but if I don't have an engine, the car doesn't move. This is what I was talking about. You see it right here in this Dallas game. Absolute ugliness. It was hard to watch, man. And I'm telling you, Gabe Vincent, bro, you know, I don't want to blame him, but just in general, 0 for 4 in 24 minutes, that's way too many minutes for him to be out there. That's all you gave me, was 2 assists, 1 rebound. I need more from you, bro. And I know you're coming back from injury, so I should have a little more leniency, but because you did this about 25 times on the season already, I don't really have any patience for this on a night like tonight. There's no patience for this. I don't. Dalton Connect, second game in a row with no rebounds. I like how he shot the ball, 2 of 5 from the 3, 5 of 8 from the field. But for him to walk away with no boards, again, I don't. He's one of our best rebounders. I don't understand this crap. I don't get it. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't get it. Bron and AD were the only people who rebounded the ball at all. AD had 12, Bron had 10, Rui 1, Austin 2, Max 1, Dorian 3, Jackson 3, Vincent 1, and nobody else got a board. I mean, what are we doing? What type of sport is this that people ain't even trying to hunt down rebounds? You know, I thought the effort in this game showed me that they were expecting to go up against a depleted Dallas team that they thought was going to roll over and give them a win, just like we did against Detroit the first time we saw them. This is the type of attitude I thought the Lakers came in with. Dallas played last night in Memphis. They flew back home to play us the very next night without any stars, without even their best center. And this is what they did to us while we had Bron and AD, Austin on the floor. I don't know that this is the worst loss of the season, but I can tell you it's going to be one of the most important ones because you could have beaten a very good team tonight and you didn't. When they were crippled without all of the stuff that makes them good, and you didn't. Instead, you let their role players grow up on you tonight. Got more minutes, got more confidence. They're going to be a better team because of games like this. They're going to be a better team because of games like this when Jaden Hardy, Quentin Grimes go completely nuts on you off the bench. Spencer Dinwiddie has a huge game, 19 points, 8 assists. How the hell is Spencer Dinwiddie going off like that? And he was a send-off from our team. A plus 24. See, this is the type of crap, man, I'm talking about. PJ Washington, 22 points, 8 rebounds. You know, it's trash, bro. Just like, they really, really embarrassed the hell out of us tonight, man. They embarrassed the hell out of us tonight. And we embarrassed ourselves. The way we guarded the perimeter, the way we rebounded the ball, the lack of continuity on the offensive end. It was just a bunch of bad all game long, and it was hard to watch. I understand we took care of the basketball. I understand we kept them out of the fast break. And there were certain things about this game that were really, really impressive in that first half, and we talked about it. But they were winning from end to end. We were never really in the game. I think this may be the third time this year where I felt that way. But at least the first 2 times when it was like that, we were going up against teams we knew we were much worse than. Not a Dallas team without Kyrie, Luka, and Daniel Gafford. Like, the Lakers should be ashamed of themselves for this basketball performance, man. They should be absolutely ashamed of themselves. There is absolutely no reason for this team to look this bad on this night. You had a day off. You've been in Dallas for over 24 hours. You got most of your players, and this is what you walk out there with? This is how you come off? I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm so disappointed, man. I don't even know what to say. I've been more angry, and I've seen worse losses, but this was incredibly disappointing, in my opinion. This is a drag, man. 3 hours I would love to have back. 7 of 18 from the field from Anthony Davis. I didn't need half of them shots, bro. Half of them shots were just clanking off the top of the rim. Floaters that didn't work. This looked like Anthony Davis from 2 years ago when he used to have these problems a lot. I like that he attempted more shots, but those possessions could have went somewhere else. Rui Hachimura 3 of 5. I am so sick of seeing Rui Hachimura shoot high percentage on low volume. JJ Redick, this is a real deficiency of your coaching, brother. I don't know what you're doing with Rui Hachimura, but part of the problem is because you're not asking him to shoot enough. This is ridiculous. This is what we get from him on average, damn near. And I see missed shots from Austin Reeves. He missed 11 shots, or 9 shots rather. Anthony Davis missed 11 shots. Gabe Vincent shooting nothing. He hitting bricks. And I look at Rui Hachimura, our most efficient scorer, only attempts 5 shots on 3 makes. Bro, I'm sick of sounding like a broken record when I say he needs more shots. He needs more shots. I thought the game plan was a little wacky out there tonight. You had situations where Derek Lively was the center out there, and we didn't have a center next to him. We were getting outmoved by Derek Lively and PJ Washington, just pushing us out the way. You know, Maxi Kleber and stuff like that. I mean, and to make Quentin Grimes look like Reggie Miller out there, it's just like, come on, y'all. 6 of 11 threes. 8 of 17 from the field for 23 points, 6 assists, and 9 boards. I'm probably just going to go ahead and give him the game ball right now, man. Coming off the bench looking that good. You give him credit, but you look at the Lakers and say, did y'all even try to defend this man? Did y'all, like, half of the 3-point shots they took, they were open. They moved the ball around. Continuity from players being able to facilitate for one another. You know, when you don't give away all your facilitators. Yeah, this is what happens. You have players that can actually get the ball in their shooting pockets and go off. Spencer Dinwiddie, another one of those facilitators that can do that for us that we didn't respect. Scottie Pippen Jr., another one that we let go, we didn't respect. For all the things that I don't like about Russell Westbrook, one thing he didn't have a problem with, getting assists off for other people. We didn't respect it. I mean, there's some players that I didn't mention when I considered the fact that we have kept letting facilitators leave our organization and we don't respect them. Meanwhile, retaining these guys who have never seen a pass they like. Gabe Vincent, can't pass worth nothing. Got 2 assists. You're 5'10" out there. How the hell you ain't got no assists? What are you doing? You ain't dunking on nobody. Get the ball to somebody who can. See, this is the problem I have with certain players, bro. It's like, what have you been doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? You know what I'm saying? Nothing. That's what the answer is. Absolutely nothing, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm tired of this. I'm tired of this. Austin got to do better. I like that he had 15 points, but for you to have a bad efficiency night from the field, half of those attempts must be facilitated to other people, bro. You don't have a facilitator out there at all, fam. We need you to change your game. We need you to change your game so that you're getting 12 and 13 assists every night. If you do that, we win this game. Because other people are getting involved off of your passes, bro. A minus 25, and you jacking up 14 shots, only hit 5 of them. That's why we lost. Because you're looking for your own instead of doing your job. That wasn't your job before D'Lo was here, but now that it is, you got to start doing it, brother. I can't say that about Braun. He got 8. But for that to be it, now that's your job, Austin. I can't ask Max to do it. I can't ask Rui to do it. Anthony can do it, but he's responsible for more of the scoring. I ain't asking Dorian to do it. Jackson Hayes, Gabe Vincent, Dalton Connect gave me no assists. I can't ask these people to do that. It has to be Austin. It has to be. Otherwise, we literally only have one facilitator on the basketball floor, and you're not going to beat anybody. With 20 assists as a team, you're not beating anybody. You had better get up to about 30 on the night to beat most teams in this league. To have a chance of winning in this league, you better have 30 assists as a team. And that's not just us. That's any damn body. You better have 30. In the games when we have 30, we won. Or got close to it. And when the games we don't, we lose. And this was the worst version of that. At the worst possible time, when ain't no damn superstars on the floor for them. This is one of the ones I told y'all. If you're going to have so much urgency at the end of the season when it's time for you to clinch your seeding, why not just have it right now when you go up against a team like this and you're supposed to beat them? Because that win matters just as much as the wins you're going to try to get against OKC in the final 5 games of the season when they're obviously ready to clinch everything and trying to keep you off of them as spoilers. You're going to be fighting for seeding because you didn't take care of your business right now and weren't good enough to beat some of the teams that you ran into along the way. You can't afford to drop games like this against playoff teams like the Dallas Mavericks when you're a half a game ahead of them right now. They're fighting for seeding. And they ain't even got their best players on the floor, and they walk away with the upper hand in the seeding situation because you didn't play a good enough basketball game to get more than 20 assists. You couldn't rebound the ball enough to make yourself even reasonably competitive out there. Like, this is the crap we've been talking about, ladies and gentlemen. This is why this team is not as good as they need to be. This is exactly why. Because they prioritize the wrong things and then walking away from facilitators who make other people better for opportunities at players who don't do anything for anyone but themselves, or maybe be connective pieces on the defensive end but ultimately can't get any assists off. You need multiple pieces that can make other people better. If you don't have that, you're lucky to score 100 points against a depleted Dallas Mavericks team. So yeah, I'm highly irritated with this basketball game tonight. Highly irritated with this basketball game tonight. I found myself less frustrated with blowouts, if I'm being completely honest with you. And the truth of the matter is, the only reason why that's even the case is because our basketball team is capable of doing better, even though we have made the trade that we did. Just a night ago, we had, 2 nights ago, we had, 30 assists as a team? We found ways with these same guys to make plays for one another. But tonight, we couldn't get our offense going. You put defensive lineups on the floor who can't guard the perimeter at all, leaving Quentin Grimes to get all types of threes and stuff, man. Come on, JJ. You know what I'm saying? And I call out Darvin Ham for his nonsense. I'm calling out JJ for his, bro. The game plan was weak tonight. You didn't have them guys ready to play tonight, and they played a brand of basketball that wouldn't beat a lot of college teams tonight, brother. Just being honest with you, your offense wasn't good enough to beat the Duke Blue Devils. Okay? Let's just call it like it is. We barely would have beat the Duke Blue Devils tonight the way we were playing our offense. And the way we guarded the perimeter, you would have had a hard time beating them if they were shooting threes. It just is what it is, man. Los Angeles Lakers were poor tonight, man. Very poor. And I want people to understand how frustrated I am with this one. Because we really needed this basketball game. We needed both of these Texas two-step games, and you dropped both of them. I could live with losing to the Houston Rockets because the Houston Rockets are a better basketball team than us. Fair game. But no Kyrie, no Luka, and no Gafford. And you get beat by over 20 points? When you got AD out there and you got Braun out there, I could have very easily rested them if I wanted to lose 20 points. Why the hell they got to go out there and risk their health? Go out there and play hard for the rest of the team not to be able to function well enough to get a win against a depleted team. We do better resting them on a night like tonight. This was horse manure, y'all, and I'm telling you, if Rob Pelinka don't get us a facilitator, this is not the last time you're going to see performances like this. This is not the last time you're going to look this bad offensively. It's going to continue. Because you keep letting facilitators walk out the door and you keep bringing back people who can't pass to save their damn lives, man. So that's what I gotta say. People wonder what I was talking about. This is what we were talking about. If you give away your engine, your car won't move. And that is exactly what the Los Angeles Lakers have done. They gave away their engine, and now the car doesn't move. So that's pretty much all I want to say, man. That is really it. The wind blowing. My phone is acting up. I don't know what's going on with this thing, but it's not giving me ESPN or running anything, basically. I'm just looking at this game like this is a byproduct of a carry-on from what it is I just watched. Just a bunch of irritating nonsense, man. Honest to God, a bunch of irritating nonsense the Lakers provided us tonight. BDL 44, I thank you all for watching. I'm out.